Okay, so we are on our way from our before to our after, and what we are getting ready to do is, I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so what we've done is we've gotten rid of the bags under her eyes, and we've used that with the patch tool, and the patch tool is really useful for that. I'm just going to do it one more time to demonstrate how it would look. So let's say we wanted to try to work with this area right here. I'm just going to drag that down and it's sampling the texture, and then that would be easy to go back over with the brush to kind of smooth that area out. Also, another thing that would be really useful for the brush would be to add to her lipstick and add to her eyeshadow. So let's go ahead and grab the brush tool and sample. First, let's sample using our eyedropper what the color is that she's got right there. Okay, so that kind of helps us know. If we double clicked on this, we could maybe decide that we wanted to make it a little bit darker. And now we're going to grab our brush tool again. And I'm going to begin to paint, but it probably would be best if we, before we really get into that, is if we label this is going to be lips. So on the lips layer, I can just go back in and add. I can paint a certain color if I want to. Also, I can come back with my sponge tool and I can leave it set on saturate because I want to saturate, not desaturate. And that'll give that a little bit more, it'll be a little stronger here. So if we're not noticing very much that's happening there, then we can go ahead and we can increase it to from 14% up to about 40. And it's definitely being saturated, and that's pretty quickly that's happening in. So to have more control, we'd want to slow that down. So I'm just going along the eyes. Okay, so I feel like we're pretty close. We could just zoom out and we could do a lot with her hair. Her hair still could need some work. So let's go ahead and zoom in. One thing that we could do to her hair is we could use another curve. So what I could do is just select using my lasso tool and draw a loose selection around her hair. So whenever I have that done, I can go to Refine Edge. I can make sure that the selection is feathered by sliding out the feather. This gives me a representation of what my selection actually looks like. I want it to be really soft. So I'm going to say OK. I'm going to hide my selection. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to, let's go up to curves. Let's do another curve. And on that new curve, I'm going to name that curve hair. And I'm moving my hand, my eyedropper, around in her hair, and it looks like these are the areas that we're dealing with midtones. So first I'm just going to start by lifting, and that's really helping not only her hair but her face as well. So these are good starting places. I'm going to stop there, but just as a review, we've gone through airbrushing on the face, we've gone through using curves, we've used the saturation, and we've used the patch tool. We've also dealt with lightening and darkening certain areas. So collectively, I think she is a whole lot better now than where we started. So if you remember where we started, right here on the left, and then we went down to where she is now, I think she's a completely new woman. So good luck with this. I hope you guys have fun, and I will talk to you soon.